Princess Eugenie's joy, Queen Camilla's frustration and more fun Royal Ascot reactions. 5 days of Royal Ascot came to a close on Saturday afternoon with a huge royal turnout throughout the week, including the Princess of Wales's parents, Carole and Michael Middleton, King Charles's cousins and Peter Phillips with his new girlfriend, Harriet Sperling. While all eyes were on the fabulous fashion on display from the likes of Princess Beatrice and Zara Tindall, there were also some very animated reactions in the royal box. There were cries of frustration from Queen Camilla as she and the King missed out on a winner in the King George V Stakes. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. But Princess Eugenie appeared to be victorious on Wednesday as she jumped for joy. The King and Queen's hopes of a second Royal Ascot winner were dashed when their racehorse was well beaten on Ladies' Day. Charles and Camilla's thoroughbred Gilded Water ran in the King George V Stakes, the same race that gave them their first victory at the famous Berkshire meet last year. The Queen kept a keen eye on the race through a pair of binoculars as the King chatted to the couple's racing advisor John Warren, and she bobbed up and down in anticipation when the horse was among the leaders. But the couple watched as it was left behind and finished well down in the pack as going the distance crossed the line first. Princess Eugenie appeared to be quids in as she jumped up and down and threw her arms in the air with joy as she was joined by her husband, Jack Brooksbank, and William and Kate's closest friends on the second day, including Lady Laura Mead. One race had Carole Middleton cheering from her box as she watched in anticipation from the royal box with husband, Michael, and son-in-law, Prince William. Princess Beatrice's Edoardo Mopelli Mozzi watched one race intently on Friday, as he was seen clasping his hand over his mouth. Cameras captured a private joke between Prince William and his cousins, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, as Eugenie wiggled the tassel on her hat. King Charles and niece Zara react as Neil Wilson, chairman of VRC, delights at an Australian horse As4 winning the King Charles III Stakes. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh shared a hearty laugh as they presented the trophy to the winner of the Ribblesdale Stakes. The Princess of Wales's parents, Carole and Michael Middleton, made their first public appearance of the year amid their daughter Kate's cancer treatment as they joined their son-in-law, Prince William, and members of the royal family at Royal Ascot on Wednesday. Former flight dispatcher Michael, 74, looked smart in a morning suit while Carole, 69, sported a pale blue floral dress and matching hat as they arrived at the Berkshire racecourse. The couple was spotted mingling with guests in the parade ring, including William's cousins, Zara and her husband Mike Tindall, Princess Beatrice and her husband Edoardo Mopelli Mozzi, and Princess Eugenie and her husband Jack Brooksbank. Queen Camilla headed up the carriage procession on the second day of the race meet as her husband, King Charles, held audiences at Buckingham Palace in London. The Middletons have been by Kate's side throughout her difficult year as she underwent major abdominal surgery in January and began a course of preventative chemotherapy following a cancer diagnosis in late February. Carole was then pictured driving Kate through Windsor in an unauthorized paparazzi image in March. Ahead of her first major public appearance since her diagnosis, the princess shared that she is making good progress with her treatment in a personal message. Her treatment plan is expected to be ongoing for the next few months, and she is not out of the woods yet. Kate delighted royal fans as she joined her husband, the Prince of Wales, and their 3 children at Trooping the Colour last Saturday, taking part in the carriage procession and watching the flypast from the balcony.